Hello traders, welcome to today's market analysis, and today it's Thursday 19th of May 2016. Just take a look at some old market analysis that we did here, and you can see that we were on point on that long entry on the GBP USD, and our short trade for the S&P 500 that we took around these levels hit our targets perfectly and went even beyond them. So this is what we do here at Sniper Trade, and today we're going to go on and look at crude oil. Crude has been in a very bull market lately, and it has broken through some very important levels. And well, we need to look at the July contracts because we have rolled over, and right here we have crude oil July contracts. Okay, now just so you notice, these are June contracts which are closed, and these are July contracts which are open to full trade. Now we do have a gap here, but this is basically the rollover gap. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to go to the 4-hour chart, and what's going to happen right here is this is the level that we are going to look at. Okay, now crude has gone from the low of around 35.55 to a high of 49.59. So that's 14 points on crude, on this crude rally, which is huge. Now let's take a look at some past price action on crude, or maybe the daily, and let's see what if these levels are important or not. If we look at the daily, you can see that actually we have hit some very good resistance right here at the 49 at the 49.31 level, which was the profit taking from those bulls who took those long around 44, and maybe those breakout traders that took the longs at around 46.70 or 46.80 at the breakout of this 46.62 level. But that really doesn't matter. What matters is what's going to happen, and our plan. What are we planning to do with these levels? But that's easy, all right? We are going to look for this important level right here to jump long on crude. And the main reason we are going to jump long on crude is because of such a strong up market, all right? If we draw some trend lines here on crude, you can see that the up structure has not yet been broken. And let's throw in a parallel line to draw the channel correctly. And we are moving inside a very strong bull channel. You can see that it has been respected on the upside as well as on the downside. Well, on the downside, it has been tested just once at this level right here, which, if the channel breaks and this important resistance breaks, this is the level that we are going to look at for maybe a rejection and a long opportunity. But for the time being, we are looking right here on, let's go back to the hourly, or let's go down to the hourly, and we are looking right here at the 46.62. And if we throw in some Fibonacci levels, and let's go to the properties, and let's change the color of this Fibonacci so we can have a better look at these levels. All right, well, we are close to the 50 on this trade, and this is why it's going to be rough for day traders to jump in on a long here, because the stops are going to be a little wider than usual. And the reason they're going to be a little wider than usual is because of this 50 level. This 50 Fibonacci level is going to be strong, and we are going to be looking at this 50 level, and of course this whole support zone. So we are talking about a from high to low, or from high to low, at about a 97 tick support zone. What does this mean? This means that if we decide to go long around the 4662 level, we are not going to put our stop loss below this level. And the reason is that the 50 Fibonacci magnet is right here, and it confluences perfectly with some rejection areas. And if the 50 Fibonacci magnet is here, where you have to look below it for the true area, or the true end of that area of resist, or of support, I'm sorry. And as you can see, we have tested this zone once. Well, and if we go forward, we have faked out of it once too. You have a fake out, and then a retest, and then it turned support, all right, before we broke higher. So let's go back to the 4-hour chart and let's look at what we have here. Well, we have the previous tested area of resistance because before the huge breakout to the 4940 levels. All right, and we also have this small area. So these are two areas to have in consideration. Now, we are going to wait and see what happens with crude, but these are the zones that we are looking at for a possible long opportunity.